Wow. Oh my gosh. You've won! Ba 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 ba. Just kidding. I simply forgot to open my ping. Where did I go? When will I arrive? Everybody's waiting with bated breath. Everybody's going wild. Here I am. Yeah! Boom! Yeah, just try and launch a psychic attack at me. I dare ya. I double dog dare ya. I triple dipple dog dare ya. Here I am. I look like just enough XP. You wouldn't. You wouldn't farm XP of someone who was a little bit silly, would ya? Surely there's other juicier slabs of XP out there. Gee, I don't know. Little old me. Blushing and kicking the dirt. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Zeno. Good meowing. Pleasant afternoon. And hello, Z. I'm spared by your lack of small Oreos. I'm blessed. Yummy, delicious slabs of XP. Hot off the grilled. You like your XP well done? Medium? Rare? I can't think of any other ways to push that fucked up metaphor. So, that'll have to do for now. Hi, everyone. It's an unusual stream hour and day for me. Because I'm in my week off. I hope you are succeeding and not being killed by your work week, if you have such a thing. I hope you are living, laughing, and loving as best as you can in these trying times. For my part, I am... Okay, sorry, I got derailed by two really good chat messages at the same time. Needs to have a bit of pink in there, but not bleeding still. Wait, what are we talking about? Understood. It is lunchtime around my neck of the woods, so if you haven't fed yourself today, or I mean, you know, if you haven't fed yourself a lunch, have you heard of this meal? They're calling it lunch. Have you heard? Have you heard? Do you know? Do you know? Also, Zeno, a kid wearing "Don't Make Me Go Zelda on You" gamer shirt. I'm so pleasantly surprised whenever I see any gamer merch on a child. I see a shocking amount of kids wearing, like, Sonic stuff. Brendo, XP Tartar, XP Au Poivre. Yeah. Brendo with the refined palate. Yeah, so I've been off since Tuesday, and this morning is the first morning where it's actually, like, felt like I woke up and I was off of work. I woke up and I am actually like, oh, I have today off. And I actually feel relaxed rather than feeling like that sensation of, like, there's something I gotta do. There's stuff I gotta do. I can't just sit around and play video game all day. I gotta do stuff. Which is great. I mean, not the sensation of feeling like I have to do stuff. The sensation of having that sensation slip away. That being said, I am also doing a small amount of stuff. Later this afternoon, I am going to check some apartments out. And I also have some loads of laundry in the laundry machines. So I will be taking some breaks at designated times as dictated by my phone to deal with laundry. And I also have a hard out in about 3 hours and change, maybe? So that I can go have a landlord examine me. I've got two apartments to check out, and I'm hopeful about both of them, but we will see. One of them is really close to me, which is nice. One of them is not so close, which is not so nice. But maybe the price will be right. Maybe the space will be full of grace. Maybe it'll have everything I need. Mostly I'm looking for apartments that will allow me to have a cat. That's the main criteria, but I've got a few other ones. And it's apartments, I should say, well, single person apartments. So, I live all on my lonesome, which is good for me, but also bad for my wallet sometimes. But enough about the dread science of trying to find a shelter in the world that is twisted. Here are 4 young friends, rage burning inside of them. They make a stand for friendship and peace. Have you heard of these friends? Have you heard of their streets? Apartment hunting is it's just, there's no way for it to not be a bummer. So I do, oh yeah, it's Earthbound. It's Mr. Monotoli, of course. There's no way for it to not be a bummer, so I send out my messages in the morning, I check in every so often for replies and try to schedule some stuff, and then I try not to think about it. Apartment hunting is the main thing I'm spending this quote-unquote vacation focused on, since I have the time to spare. I can spend my effort that would be spent on, you know, other important things on that instead. Monty, hello. Yeah, Rage Street has really changed. Ever since Mr. Rex's goons rolled in. Hi, Mooware. I can tell you how to get to Rage Street. Just gotta go straight. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. So it's Chivos. First of all, I should say, I've got a couple games lined up. We won't only be playing the streets. Landlords will never help you. This is, regrettably true. Inventing a guy to get mad at who's gentrifying Rage Street. You don't gotta invent the guy. We're going to go kick his ass right now, I assume. I assume that part of the evil he's inflicting on the city is, you know, hiking up various prices. I assume that goes unsaid, but it you know. Okay. So here's the situation. Our current target of achievement. Streets of Rage 2 is currently the game I have the highest percentage of achievements in that I haven't already also mastered. And that I also want to master. The current task laid out before me is to get 800,000 points in a single credit. Which is a tall order. We set our lives to 5, which is legal. And I was looking in the comments, and it's a lot of people saying, I got to the end of the game and I had like 700 and something K. I had to set my difficulty up so that there would be more enemies to punch and thus more score to obtain. So we've cranked our difficulty up to hard. We're also trying something else. I was in someone's chat. I was in Bear Eat Salmon's chat the other day. There was discussion of how you would even play a beat 'em up for score. And Dot Level mentioned that usually what you want to do is pick the person with the least power so that enemies die slower, because usually you are scored by hit you get on enemy. And I tried it, and I did notice that at the end of each level, it seemed like my score was higher than when I was playing with Axel or Max or Blaze. This is unfortunate for me because of the four, Skate is definitely my worst character. I don't mind playing as Skate if I have a partner, but Skate solo is it's gonna take some learning. It's gonna take some practice. And that's what we're here for. We're here to practice. Let us walk down these streets together. The night is still young for pleasure. You know, the famous Streets of Rage 2 game over screen. The famous Streets of Rage 2 pre-rendered game over screen. There is also another achievement I can get by beating this stage damageless and without doing my special move. I'm gonna try to go for that as well, if I can, but if I should take a hit or accidentally forget and hit the special button, you know, we will continue to ball. He does have the eponymous skates, and he can do this, which is a pretty damn good move. And he has the speed. There's a lot to like about Skate. It's just, I think in a beat 'em up like this kind of era of beat 'em up, I personally prefer usually being able to defeat my enemies quicker. Being able to pick up a guy, put him down, and then he is down for real is highly valuable. No, he slaps me. Oh well. And yeah, the fact that we start with 5 lives makes it a little bit easier. I will be able to collect points by other means, like picking up various objects and items from various destructible objects as are present in many objects throughout these streets. But yeah, mostly I'm going to be doing my best to punch a lot of guys. Doing this when the crowd gets too much or when I need to take out a boss. Yeah, the boop is very, very good. That's how you know it's tasty. If your tummy make that sound, you've done it a favor. Ah! Dang. I really do struggle. I struggle with a lot of characters, but especially Skate. I struggle with any enemies that are just like charging at you, like those funny knife guys, or the motorcycles that are gonna come up on the next level. But yeah, Knife Galsha is a menace. That is undeniably true. Also, I think I generally don't want to grab people unless I have them sufficiently isolated, because most of the characters seem pretty invincible when they're doing their grabs or their throws and stuff. But I find Skate's grab does not have that luxury. I often get struck out of my my grab. And it stinks. I want my throw invulnerability. I'm a little baby and I need my iframes. Also, much of this could just be me misunderstanding various mechanics. I'll tell you what. Retro Achievements has been a great way to really sink my teeth into a game I've only ever really played on a very casual level, I guess, right? Like, Streets of Rage 2 is definitely, like, a game I play when I'm in the mood for a beat 'em up. I get as far as I get and I go, that was pretty fun. The music was a bop, and all the sprites were big and colorful, and I had a great time looking at it and playing it. But it's been fun to actually kind of sink my teeth into it and learn the various ins and outs and the challenges. I got my first ever... It felt very satisfying to get my first ever, like, clear of the game solo. I've beaten the game with a friend, but never on my own. And learning this game was a very, very satisfying one to learn. And I think this Chivo kind of is effectively the same as a 1 credit clear. Like, there's no actual clear the game in 1 credit achievement for whatever reason, but this seems to be the closest one. And people seem to talk about it. This might be the hardest achievement that I have remaining on this game. Potentially. All that to say, I'm not expecting to get it, but I do need the practice. And the more practice, the merrier. So yeah, enjoy the sounds of slaps and beats. Beats in my head and yours. Beats in that guy's head. Beats in Donovan's head. And I'll do my best to survive these horrible streaks. Just for you, okay? Bum-bum-ba-dum. Woman spotted. Ah! Hey! I thought I was supposed to have some invincibility during that move. This move does kick ass. I do like using it a lot. It's really good. You can definitely cheese some enemies with it in a way that is quite awesome and helpful for, you know, the kind of consistency you might need to get through a game on a harder difficulty. Ah! Or for an enemy like this where a little squirt like skate might otherwise struggle to close the distance. Anyways, hope you all are enjoying my Streets of Rage advice column. Ah! Barbon! Barvin! This little guy's just cannonballing across every single lagoon of the world. And he's a little bit awesome for it. And you know, as much as I was struggling at first, I do appreciate the opportunity to wrap my head around the character I was previously struggling the most with. No! Also, did you know that you can tech throws if you get thrown by holding up and C? I didn't know this until there was a retro achievement about it. The more you know, the more you learn. Ah! Hey. What a guy. No, I lose a life. You hate to lose a life on level 1. No. No. Let's get him out of here. No. No. Also, sipping a cold brew, just so you know. Just so that you know. Yeah, so 8 stages, 800k points. You know, if it evened out perfectly, we would be hoping to have 100k points each stage. But, of course, each stage is a different length, so I don't think it quite adds up to that. I do have my eye on the scoreboard, but really my current priority is mostly just surviving a credit. I have yet to survive past stage 4 on a single credit as Skate alone. This is because the boss of stage 4 is someone I'm not quite sure how to handle yet with Skate's moveset. We'll have to figure it out. We'll see if I can crack that case. And that's all the way in stage 4. Also, poor Skate, the pipe is so big, he even gets a unique frame of him. Let's see if we can pause on this frame. Ugh, it's so heavy! And he's such a little guy. It's a good frame. Also, did you know that that each character has 3 aerials? You have a neutral air, a forward air, and a down air. Kind of awesome. Also, they're doing the... which I associate with the Ristar, but I assume is also just one of those samples from a sample pack. Yeah. Drop kick. Not a drop kick, just a normal kick. I think one of the star... You know how the character select screen has, like, stats and star ratings for all the characters? I forget which one, but I think one of the star ratings... This is based on nothing, purely on vibes, purely on having played this game quite a bit in the past few months. I believe one of those one of those might correspond with weapon ability. Also, these guys are shredding my little butt. I don't want that to happen. Stop it. Ah. All right. There was a turkey that saved our life. Classic locale for a brawl. Fists are flying at this location. Angelic turkey dinner. Gobbling an entire roast turkey whole and going... I thought I was free, and then the goons in the back came to kill me as well. They truly have no mercies. Also, the sound of the truck rumbling is a sound detail of this part I've not noticed until now. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Convincing rumble that also doesn't sacrifice any of the rest of the soundscape. Damn. We're fine. It's no problem for a skate like me. As long as there's an apple waiting for me. Apple waiting for me now. Okay. The dive kick just missed. And by dive kick, I of course mean sliding kick. This is the stream where I misidentify every kick I see. Played any good beat-em-ups lately, chat room? Old, new? Retro, present day with a retro aesthetic? Classics, obscurities? This fucking guy. The timing on this guy is particularly... difficult for me to manage. No, I didn't get my double tap off in time. Oh. Ugh. Do I just gotta... Right, I think the patient gamer strat is just jump attacking, isn't it? Ah. You don't like to lose a life. Not here, not ever. Yeah, I don't love this strat because it just takes forever, but it's relatively consistent at least. Oop. Skate do it. Yeah. Now for the famous carnival level. Let's go to Disney World. And yet, this is also run by the very scum that kidnapped my older brother. I oughta... Bum ba-dum ba-da-ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-da-ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Fans of the streamer humming along to the music are gonna have to... They're gonna be eating good today, because I cannot help myself from grooving and jamming along. Slave 0X. I can't say that I've heard of that one. My initial assumption was that it was a ROM hack. It was related to the Mega Man 0 or Mega Man X games in some way. A fan game, possibly? Oh, it's like if Guilty Gear was a beat-em up. That's quite compelling. And it's a prequel to a Dreamcast game. Ooh, my. Well, let's add both of those to things I'm interested in checking out someday. Pirates. What if you went to the Pirates ride and there were multiple guys trying to stab you? I'd say you better refund my ticket, Buster. Ah, okay, we got him. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. This way to Pirates. Guarded by Suzaku. Rumble on the pirate ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Up, 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 up. Beep, 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 beep. Just a little taste of some funky organ in there as well. Don't mind if I do, to be honest with you. Ah! Oh man, swords really do slice. Ah! The Blanca Ball. Okay, we survive. We love to live. I guess we're supposed to be like dropping off from the ride that is perhaps on rails above us or something. For some reason, the way we just dropped in unceremoniously there really tickled me. Ugh! Beano. Barrier Trio Beano. Darn. We would ideally like to lose no lives ever. You know, is gonna show me some Biffo comics, and I don't want to see what he's found. Hello, Krungo Kong. Welcome to the streets of Rage 2. We're about to enter the Gaping Maw. You know how it is. I do think it's cool. I don't think I ever realized until I started watching various RetroPal streams of this era of arcade game just how often devs were like, we gotta have a Xenomorph level. We gotta put a Xenomorph level in this otherwise unrelated game. Is that meant to invoke Biffo, making them clap? Is that what that emote is? A Xenomorph. Now, a Xenomorph I can get into. But a Xenomorph level was all the rage. Every dev just loved doing it. And here's ours, but I do appreciate that it's at least framed as like this is like the Xenomorph part of the theme part. Just have to allow bullying term cretin real quick. And yeah, Alien was a popular movie, and look, Alien was awesome. Also, hi S. Hi Frog Type Games. A Beanomorph. Now look out. Oh yeah, mods can allow auto mod on my behalf. This is wonderful. Chest bursting Biffo. Let's not get carried away. For some people, it isn't even noon yet. You can't be thinking about Biffo. Oh yeah. Popeye 3 Wrestle Crazy. That's a game that I think I fell asleep not too long ago to the stream where you yourself, Krungo, recommended that game to the pals. And I said, that's Krungo Kong. It all comes full circle. Ah. It's cool that the gang got a hold of this. Cool that Mr. X figured out how to control the puppet Xenomorph beast. For a long time, this was a big wall for me. I could not figure out how to take care of him consistently. He's still a little bit funky and a little bit odd, but he's pretty doable. A Popeye pinball table for which they were playing a completely crazed space story. I believe it. I just get the sense Popeye, but then as now, just one of those licenses that they just let, you know, they don't give a shit. Oh, you're gonna put Popeye on a brand of supplements? Fuck it. Whatever. Oh, a video game. I hear those are profitable. On the Nintendo Switch of all things. Yeah, man, whatever. Popeye saves the world. Good for Popeye. Was there like a resurgence in interest in Popeye in like the 90s? Or what? I guess this is the Popeye stream now. You used to live in the town Popeye was created in, hallowed ground. Wow. Ah! This guy. Oh, kind of parallel to other 90s resurgences of mid-century comic book properties. Understood. I think this game... thankfully the retro achievements doesn't demand that you do a hit, well, they want you to do a hitless run of one level. But in general, I found quote-unquote correct play, sustainable play is a lot more about... It's a much more crowd control-y beat 'em up than I was expecting, to be honest. Because when I play it casually, you know, I kind of just... Like, it's a game you can kind of shut your brain off and play. And that's part of its strength, right? It's a game you can kind of just pass a controller to a friend and beat up some guys until you get exhausted or bored. But to play it correctly also does kind of... It is like Boo, by the way. Do baseball. Okay, the two knife men are defeated. It has been a fun game to kind of try to actually learn the ropes of and master. Getting my first, like, not one credit clear, but clear of the game felt very satisfying. And this achievement that I'm going for is effectively a one credit clear, as I understand. But the game is, like, malleable enough that it feels like there's any given situation could have multiple successful approaches. Like, there's certainly some situations of cheese where you can get certain enemies stuck in a loop, but overall it definitely feels much more like you really gotta be, you know, it's hard to articulate, but I would say that it feels more nuanced and deep than even I, a Streets of Rage 2 enjoyer, was expecting. And especially for a beat 'em up. And yeah, Krungo, the syndicated TV boom. Realizing that that was also part of the reason that Flintstones was just everywhere as a child. It turns out the world we grew up in didn't just occur out of happenstance. Fred Flintstone wasn't just growing out of the ground and they didn't know what to do with them. So they kept putting him on TV. Yeah. Wait, but wasn't that like... I feel like I remember seeing the CGI Rocky and Bullwinkle movie maybe in the late 90s, but possibly the early 2000s as well? Oh, man. One thing I do not like about this game is when there are two weapons next to each other and you accidentally just keep picking one up, keep juggling them over and over again. That is maybe the only real complaint I have about this game. Quote-unquote real, quote-unquote complaint. Reds don't grow on trees, you know. Now, what if there were two women? And yeah, having to balance, like, when to use your special, each character having their own unique moveset. They both want to kill the child so badly. Maybe even a little too badly. Bada-bum, bada-bum-ba. Bum-bum. Streets of Rage 2 passes the Bechtel test. Diversity win. Grab the paw. This is when he does his forward attack maneuver. Honestly, like, the voice samples in this game obviously do sound compressed, but they do still sound, like, good. And yeah, if you're playing as Axel, get ready to hear grab the paw 100 times. Ah, the men have crushed me. Yeah, this is the first level where I really start to struggle as Skate. I get a little... it's easy to start getting quite overwhelmed. Plus the boss, who we will hopefully see shortly. And yeah, my cannonball headbutt is not as good at beating the flamethrower move as you might hope. So managing 2 of these guys at once is a tall order. Elevator? With the beeps and the bloops. Bow, bow, bow. Well. Grand upper. Grab the paw. I think my fave character in this game might actually be Max, the big man wrestler grappler man. It's simply so satisfying to grapple the dudes and to control the crowd in a way where you are safe to grapple the dudes. Although I have a similar problem, but at the opposite end of the spectrum, where because he's so big and large, I struggle to control the crowd as they get much more intense around this part of the game. Not because I lack in power, but because I lack in mobility, and so I can get overwhelmed very quickly. They really hit the 1 at a time. They really hit me with the classic take care of me 1 at a time maneuver. The most polite goons I've seen yet, I think. Ah! Honestly, everyone talks about Streets of Rage 2 being a high watermark for the genre. And they're right. The game kicks ass and is a lot of fun, easy to learn, difficult to master. It's quite good. Oh. Ah. No, that was a very avoidable life to lose. Ah. Oh, I do love getting all of them with the hits. Nothing better than this. What it's all about. Jeez, guys. How indeed? Like, they're... So either there's, like, secret, like, maintenance shafts that they're jumping in, or they are fully just hopping in from the pit we entered in. Also, jeez. My lives are really melting away here. You can see why this part is where I start to struggle. Yeah, they could have come out earlier. Maybe they thought they would have... I mean, at least by my current playstyle, they are certainly having an advantage here in this confined pit. But... yeah, it would be quite the sight to see if that were to happen at the big game. Alright, this is the man who I struggle with. He has that get off of me move. He has a running move that he also can very easily take care of me with. It's not looking good for our hero Skate. Oh! It's also hard to get a grab on him because of his annoying move of... I don't know why they gave this wrestler burst, but they did. Okay. Jump kicking the running move is a valid move. Probably takes some precision. Ah! Okay, we cannot beat his jumping move, though. And that is, unfortunately, game over for this attempt. I'll continue so that I can at least do some more learning of this man's patterns. God, he's so killing me. And clearly it's not just this guy, it's also the elevator that is causing my lives to melt. So if I can really just... like, geez. Oh, we can beat his jumping. Yeah. Ugh. Mr. Grappler. Ah. This son of a gun, I tell ya. No! Just both of us whipping our jab at point blank. Not what you want to see in a grand finals. Ugh. Getting that cleanly and consistently is really going to be a challenge. All right. I think we'll call our Streets of Rage 2 attempts there, because it's laundry time for me. So, here's what comes next for us. After this break, after I do some laundry. I will switch over to Kirby Superstar, the next closest game I have. You will find a secret tomato stash, and then we'll do some Milky Way wishing, and then we'll do some other stuff as well, depending on if time permits. But first, I'll send you over to a break while I handle some laundry business. Melon Bread, do your worst. Wow, there's the right scene. Hello, welcome back. Apologies, that took a bit longer than expected. It was a laundry load of socks, so I had to take those socks and sort them out then and there as they came out of the laundry, or else I would have never done it. Hello, Ryudo. Thank you for wawing back. Welcome to Kirby. Welcome to World of Kirby. Hope you're doing well on this, rainy Thursday? Question mark? It's rainy around here anyway. This is a wonderful game to be in. It's so much less rageful than those streets. No matter, I don't care who you are, you gotta admit, the streets are so much less rageful around here. Oh, okay, nice. Not toasty, but not too toasty. I like that. That's ideal. When the temperature is agreeable. Streets of calm. So I have one Revenge of Meta Knight achievement left to get. It is to find the secret tomato stash somewhere in Chapter 6? So it's just time for some Meta Knight. It's just time for some Kirbys. I'm told that the ideal power to have to get it is yo-yo, so if I do see a yo-yo, I will be walking directly into a pit and dying. No, I'll be trying to maintain yo-yo if I can. If I see it. If I remember to collect it and not instantly blow it up with my awesome bombs. You know what? I mean, it's a good argument, but I think you're forgetting the fact that the ultimate whole is senseless violence in pursuit of senseless vengeance. You know? If you enter the Streets of Rage, they call it Streets of Rage 2 because you have to dig 2 holes. One for yourself and one for your partner. Yeah, nothing like this game. Kirby is motivated purely by... You know, Kirby's like an animal. Nothing like Revenge of Meta Knight at all. No, no, no. Superstar does have some interesting backgrounds. I know that Sakurai's mentioned that he's not a fan of the pre-rendered look of the BG. I think sometimes it looks better than others. I think some backgrounds really work. And others not so much. They call it Streets of Rage 2 because you turn 2 degrees and get beat up by a bunch of guys. True. Yeah, Kirby... Everybody's nervous around Kirby. Ah! Except this guy. This guy's got me locked down. No! He's blasting my ass asunder. Kirby right back at ya. Damn, he's good. No, fire them in my direction, you silly guy. There we go. I love the HUD of this game and every game within this game. I love all the copy icons. I love seeing Kirby in various situations. Flashing lights warning for this one. This boss I remember being particularly, in fact. This might merit an update to the forecast. Yeah. No. I will say, this is a boss that I am struggling to make contact with this yo-yo power that I apparently so badly need. Although I do know that I can disable some of his other bits temporarily. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. No. Also, yeah, I'm doing not an awesome amount of damage. No. Will it come back? Picking me up and throwing me. I got too greedy. Greedy Kirby. I also don't know, there might be another place we can pick up Yo-Yo in level 5 or 6, possibly. We also might not even need, it might not also have to be Yo-Yo. That we need. We shall see. We shall learn together the secrets of the stash of tomatoes found somewhere in this horrible warship of death. Did we ever learn why Meta Knight is doing this? To what end? Just conquest? Pure, plain and simple? Sorry to be like doing like what if Waluigi was a libertarian posting. I'm just wondering about Meta Knight's political alignment. Alright, there we go. On to level 5, I believe. He's a single issue voter, no masking bans. Pretty good. So Meta Knight's motives are a mystery to one and all. I understand. Okay, there is a yo-yo min over here as well. And over there. So we don't need to beat that cannon with yo-yo if we end up missing our yo-yo stop. Man, yo-yo min aplenty. Ah. Okay, well that's good, because I need a yo-yo now. Well, first I have to beat this guy up. This pervert. Ass all the way out. Let's go back and collect a yo-yo if we can. Look at Kirby rocking the yo-yo down there. Isn't he awesome? Oh, that must be level 5. Okay. Eyes peeled for the secret. Ooh. I do love the dialogue of all the crew members in this is so good and charming. What is he trying to do? Is he lost? He has an idea though. Yeah, they know. They know what they're in for. No. I think I want to enter that door, is the problem. Is that the door I want to enter? We'll see, won't we? Could be bad. I may have just, Oh no, this is just a nice little door of progress. Maybe it's a different level? I think the last time I tried to do this, I ended up skipping that door and going up, but I didn't end up finding anything particularly special up there. Maybe this is not level 6 also. Maybe this is still level 5? I don't really know how... Also, we die. This will be a good opportunity to check out... First of all, this, which is important. And second of all, what chapter we're on exactly. Chapter 5, okay. Thank you for checking it out. Okay, so we're still on Chapter 5 until we get past Heavy's Lobster. So, that's wonderful news. Kirby Superstar, Kirby Superstar Kirby. Bum 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 ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba 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 da ba. Although actually, shouldn't we? Yeah. Waddle Doo can hang out for a little while, I suppose. Bum, bum, bum. And we kiss. Be sure to kiss your Waddle Doo directly on the eyeball. I mean, I guess it makes sense that this is still Chapter 5, because we don't really fight a boss at the end of that section. Bow, bow. Leave a big old lipstick print on it. Mwah. Smack. He has an idea, by the way. He. Kirby doesn't really have lips. You make an excellent point. Just to clarify, let's see what this door leads to. Really odd auto-scroll moment. Oh yeah, we get the armory and we can take anything. But of course, we've got what we want right here. I don't think Waddle Doo is going to survive this. Heavy Lobster is so cool. I have vivid memories of playing this game on an old version of ZSNES, where every Heavy Lobster section made the game emulated fine mostly, but anytime Heavy Lobster was on screen, the game would slow to an agonizing crawl. Heavy Lobster was too powerful. They can Waddle Doo anything they want, that's true. That's Waddle true. Ah, no. Ah. This is a stressful fight if you lose your ability. Yeah, Waddle Doo, Waddle die. Waddle True is a good emote idea. Something to consider. Okay, that must be level 5. On to level 6, where a secret tomato stash lies in wait for us, the hungry Kirby. I know it's somewhere near an elevator, and we need to use yo-yo power in some way to, like, strike some hidden bomb somewhere. That's all the information I have. The bottom is weak, the top is too strong. Happy Pride, I suppose. Get this chatter a do. Many such cases, etc., etc. Anything down here? Any forlorn bombs? No. Oh. No, you have to do it all the way over again. My goodness. Have you ever seen such a fiendish... Okay, no, we're gonna wait. The precision being asked here is pretty nutso, I think. Alright. Are these the elevators? Where a secret bomb might live? Hold on, what about over here? Just some nice fruits? Hold on. Okay. Well, oh, they provide a yo-yo right here for us. How marvelous. Oh, it is this, isn't it? I bet it's this. I'm gonna hold on to yo-yo just in case it isn't this. Oh no, those are my hidden tomatoes! You idiot, you hit those? They look delicious. Let's go. His marvelous, precious, sweet tomatoes that he loves so dearly. Yeah, I remember last time I just went past that. I completely skipped it. We're done with Milky Way wishes. No, we're not. We're done with Meta Knight's revenge. We move on now to Milky Way wishes. Once again, there's trouble in Dreamland. Somehow Mark's returned. There is also an achievement for completing Milky Way wishes without collecting a single ability, which is scary. Nope. Yes, find the deluxe. I know all about the Milky. I also know there's a secret spot over here where we can collect a special little treat. The sheave of this universe. Sheave, of course, is from Planet 51? Do we like this awesome textureless area? Great. Oh, yes, 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 Emperor, yes, yes, yes. He gets sliced, of course. He gets sliceful. We can just do whatever we want in any order, can't we? That's scary. They made the most free game in all of the world. This is the most freeform Kirby game that Kirby's ever Kirby'd. I think that little star there is the only secret non-planet, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess we'll see. It's been a while since I played Milky Way Wishes, so this will definitely be a bit of a sussing out and about. The lay of the land. As I try to collect all the various treats and prizes. It's awesome to glow like this. Up. Ew. This door just not real? This door fake? Oh no, it's real in the summertime. And it contains the fighter ability. Punch. Punch, 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 punch. Ooh, careful, Kirby. Don't get swept up in the tides. Oh. Maybe the currents won't be so restless come autumn. Oh, the currents remain quite restless. Yeah, I gotta get the truck freak crazy ass and Droog abilities. Every Kirby got the... How do I... There we go. Oh, okay. Yes, I see. We can toggle on the fly, like so. Wonderful. Yeah, okay. Now the currents are not as strong. They're barely as strong as a spring breeze. What a guy. What a crocodile. And then what's inside this tree? Cutter! Yay! We love throwing the famous weapon of Cutter. It's cool that in Japan, spring gets to be pink, instead of also green. Oh, fuck. 2 of them. This game is way flashier than I remember it being. Well, well, well. We should retire calling things the Blowjob Brothers and start calling them the Wispy Woods. Well, 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 if it isn't. And now it's a planet of waters. Well, 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 if it isn't the Poppy Brothers Senior. Well, 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 if it isn't a lo, 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 and la, la, la. If it isn't Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. There's a lot of good potential Kirby bosses. Automod. Cool. When the Automod warning is happening in preemptively, that's how you know something awesome is about to happen. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Sex-based term, cunnilingus, has been added. Great news, everyone. We finally made it. They're calling it the most feminist stream on Twitch.television. They're calling me Parasol Kirby. Aren't they on the Commodore 64? Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, what was there was also a path, something down here that got revealed? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's a trap. Maybe it's the sort of thing that is an errand that only a fool would partake in. Also, I don't have anything... Yeah, I don't have anything of fire. I don't have a way to light the fuse yet, so... We'll have to come back here to Aqualis. Try and collect the treat that lies in that cannon. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah! Meta Knight's men just decided to end it all here and now. Okay, there's a door over here. Is there any other treats, any other hidden stuff for Kirby to find? Seems no. Oh no, there is a funny door over here. Oh, this might actually be progress, though. Maybe the other funny door is what we wanted. Who knows? There's so many doors in this world. Okay. We've obtained the beam. Wait. Guys, I'm silly. I'm silly from time to time. I'm somewhat goofy every now and then. Oh, I love level design. And level design loves me. You just know one of these doors has an ability in it. Level design. It's not a crime when you make a level like this. Wow. Prize of food. Oh, hell yes. It's this guy. Mr. Big Boy. Big Boy himself. Well, well, well. OJ the whale. They really made Kirby a cool guy in this one. They made him awesome and, maybe even a little badass. Got him. Destroyed. Alright, onward to Ice Planet? Sky High. It's Cloud's planet, of course. Let me in here. Yes. Kirby's awesome flying kick. No, you freeze Kirby like this. How rude can you be? How could you do this to Kirby? Yeah. Oh, and prize of wheel. This way, I guess. Cool rooms. We'll keep wandering around and hopefully try to explore as much as we can, if we can. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Oh. So many rooms in this roomful world. I suppose we should check out the leftmost door here. I think that might be the last spot we haven't... Nope, it's this. And then... Okay, now I think we're good to try and make our way back to the exit. Yeah, this is a real... Subspace Emissary ripoff, for sure. Also, I invincible? Can you die? Okay, well you don't die instantly, which is a shame. Still, we have fun. There we go. No problem for Kirby. And by the way, that's Kirby. Oh, Flames World. All the elements are represented here in Kirby's solar star system. Was it good to have done that? Maybe I should have done it from the other side, and that would have revealed some awesome truth to me. Kirby in the trolley, by the way. Hard to resist. Oh. Consider me dead. Just kidding. I eat a tomato and all is well. Haha, that's right. It's only to throw the haters off of my scent. I am devilish. And I am disastrous. Oh, it's this guy! Look at him! Won't you look at him? Oh yeah, we can get the super rare ability of paint. Oh, we fucking lose it instantly. We get killed! Wow. The two eyeballs wearing cowboy hats. Pretty remarkable stuff. Innovations in the field. Get painted. Get blue, idiot. I guess I can also just do this whenever I want. This is the thrill of the Milky Way wishes. Ah! Yeah, me too. Paint is like the rarest ability in the game, and it's kind of nothing. It's just Crash, but a little bit different. And a funny interaction happens as well. Like, you can use paint on Heavy Lobster by eating some of the things that he spits out. And then Heavy Lobster gets blinded, which I did not know until the last time I played Milky Way Witches, which was like last night or the night before or something. I was somewhat delighted when that happened. Except that since he can't see, it's actually much harder for him to face in a direction that makes it convenient for you to spit his projectiles back at him. So it actually kind of makes the fight a bit harder in that respect. Still. Pretty cool when you get unique dialogue for having painted a machine. This guy. Hit him with the damn beam. Ah! Anything of note over here? Any secrets hiding from me? Oh, hello. Brown Mr. Frosty. I don't like this color of Mr. Frosty. Not one bit. It's awesome that their bodies lying on the ground can still do damage to Kirby. It's just how dangerous they are, isn't it? Oh, hello. Oh, it's you. In the golden gi? Ah. How rude is this? Ah! Killed, defeated, destroyed. Ah. Let's rock with the fighter for a little while. Really satisfying punch sounds. Getting punched. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! Grappling me. Actually, wait. Wheel is going to be annoying to navigate this whole section with. But it's probably fine. Damn, Kirby's defense is quite awesome. Also, we got prize of bomb ability from that particular guy. Hello. This is a funny little boss labyrinth. Oh, hammer! Wait, is this also another boss that might reward us with a prize? Let's see. Nope, didn't think so. What? Don't do this. You pick Kirby up and put him down. Grow up. Okay, we're back here. Do. Oh, who's next? It's this man! Oh, he gets me. But it's okay. I also just noticed that this level is named Cavios. I think it's supposed to be like caves. Avios? Ooh, is it good to have done that? I guess we'll find out. Haha! Yippee! Kirby, go wild. Be cool, be wild. And most importantly, be groovy. Oh, this fucking guy. I think stone might not be the ideal power to handle this guy. I wonder. I wonder. Imagine feeling the level of comfort and coziness that Kirby feels inside that parasol down there. What the hell? That's our Kirby. What now? Cyber planet? A cyber's world? Mechai. Well, I was looking for a secret, but a secret there was not. What about over here? Nope. Seems like the sort of place where a secret would live, but I guess there's just no secrets for me. Ah. Leave me alone. Won't anybody let Kirby live? Won't anybody just allow Kirby the time of day? Seems more and more unlikely with each passing planet. Yeah! How many abilities do we have? I'm curious. We've got quite a few! We're only missing, what, like 7? So it shouldn't be too tough to wrap them all up once we actually are in the endgame state. At least I hope. I'll also tell you that once we do this, depending on how much time we have, the next prize on the docket, the next thing to attempt The next thing that we'll be attempting is beating Milky Way wishes without collecting a single ability. So the very opposite of this. Ability-less runs are very, very fun, I'm finding, in Kirby. It's fun to try and try and make it work regardless. To try and defeat various bosses with only your spittin'. Hey! Don't do that. A single cookie. A single cookie. Do I even gotta say it? Just a single cookie. Oh, I think that he just blew himself up. That's awesome. Wonderful. Okay, there's the exit, but what if there's prizes in the world that are hidden from me? Do I have something that can reach over there? I don't think Bomb will do it. Would Wing do it? No, Wing doesn't go through. Does Cutter? No. Beam? Beam won't do it. I don't think I have an ability that'll actually reach out there. That's a shame. We're gonna take care of this guy, and then I've gotta go do some laundry, as you may be able to hear. Oh! Well, here's beloved Plasma. Will Plasma let us in? It will. And it lets us get lots of Lups. Luppy, Luppy, can't you see? Luppy, Luppy is the Lup for me. Okay. Before we enter the boss fight, I've got some more laundry to attend to, so I'll send you to Melon Bread. Good chance to get up, hydrate, stretch, do what you need to do. Live your life, grab a snack, and before you know it, I'll be back. I'm hearing that it's Spanish for the piss. I'll have to take... Whoops, I'll have to take your word on that. As there's a lot I do not know or understand about Mega Man Zero, other than the big ones. He's back, by the way. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba bum. I love wiggling the D-pad around to build charge. That's simply good. Mashing a button? Not crazy about it. Wiggling a D-pad around haphazardly? Oh, buddy. Ah, it's World of Stars. Half Moon. I feel like space-themed planet feels a little silly. Kind of like if you had a house and the theme of the house was houses. Or rather, it's like if you had a house that was themed around streets, I guess. You know how everybody's always making their houses fit a certain theme. Everybody's developing unique tile sets for their homes. You know, this classic thing that happens all the time and everywhere. And is normal. And we all accept it as the cost of doing business. You know that there's a fucked up secret hidden somewhere around here. You know that there's a twisted ability that is going to be extremely well hidden. Oh, I guess we could have just ridden the trolley over here, too. Bow, bow. Wow, wow. I could just grab that warp star, but I'm hungry for abilities and secrets and treats. I suspect that that warp star will prevent me from collecting such a secret and treat. Ah! No! Won't you be nice to Kirby? Won't you give him a pat on the head or the body or wherever? I guess it's all head for Kirby. Uh-oh. Aha! The fabled ninja ability. Oh shit. It's time to play an RPG. The famous RPG boss. This is an epic reference to RPG. This was and is still so cool. I'm beginning to think ninja might be not the ideal... not the ideal fight. Evil Knight appears. Oh, this guy's so evil. And then, ooh, this guy's got a grin. Let's see how our numbers look. 151. 4 happy smile points. 2 honesty points. 2 beauty points. 2 exam score points. 4 appetite points. 1 love points. We'll take it. If our appetite gets too high, then that might unbalance some stuff, but... Okay, that is the final level, is it not? I'm pretty sure that is indeed the final level, so... I think it is time... to... whip open a little guide and find out where those last couple are. I know where one will be. One will be in here in the world of water. So we can start here at least. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum. Okay, I see. Okay. Alright. Ability number 1 that we're missing. Easy enough to get. Just become winter, and then go all the way to the left. Ice! Am I allowed to leave? Or am I forced to... Oh, uh-oh. There's no way to get out, eh? Okay. I suppose we'll simply beat the level again, won't we? I suppose if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. How hard will it be to beat some of these levels again? Not that hard, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, I don't want to die. Say what you will. But being alive is what it's all about, in my opinion. Pew, pew, pew. We do gotta fight the boss again. Alas. I don't know why. I think I might have been mixing this up with other SNES platformers of the day. Your Donkey's Kong Country, your Super Mario World, that let you quit a level after you've beaten it once. Okay. Okay. I know where we can find the next one. It's right over here. Kirby, go for a swim. Kirby will swim. I just think Kirby's so full of classic guys that you love to see. Now you might think, of course, Kirby himself. No, no, no. Put some respect on the humble Bronto Bert, if you wouldn't mind. I don't think this actually leads to the power we want, but I'm still, you know, curious what this does lead to. Yeah, just a nice little one-up. Nothing wrong with that at all. Jet was always a power I found a little underwhelming as a kid, but I've come to appreciate it a lot more. It's a little bit funky and a little bit unintuitive to use, but it's pretty versatile when you need it. When you need it to be. It's in here. We just skipped this door the first time we came through. Hey. The world's smartest gamer has arrived. Ugh. Hooray! Stoically brandishing the blade, as Kirby was sworn to do. How many are we missing now? Only 3, it looks like. Okay. Well, I did just get this awesome sword. Might as well take it for a spin. Take it for a slash. Oh, yes. And the good news is we have nothing else to worry about in this level, so we can, for instance, ignore all the funny side paths and just focus on getting our ass out of here. And taking care of this guy one more time. You know him, you love him. It's the big whale smoking on a pipe. Oh, I gotta walk forward. I gotta make him real. Sound of Kirby landing. Whoop. Important sound. One of several. Okay, what's next on our little journey? Got those. There is a... Oh, interesting. We're missing 2 in this level. So that'll be convenient. I don't know what I want to rock for this one. I suppose we'll stick with Yo-Yo. Ugh. Can ice deal with it? Good question. It's not looking like it. No. Yeah, that's gonna get a boo from me. The game shows its age, certainly. Alright, wonderful. Now, where is that last ability? I see. Fire obtained. Whoa, careful. Remember, if you're streaming, you probably shouldn't try to close OBS. That might be bad news for your stream. Okay, we're looking for a breakable ceiling. Sorry, I am going to collect these wonderful tomatoes. Oh, that ceiling looks mighty breakable to me. Wahoo! WrestleMan Kirby has arrived. Hey. Alright, and with that, we're out of here. Jeez, poor Kirby. I always find suplexes really hard to make good use of. Hey, stop it. Yeah. All right. One power remains, I believe. What are we missing? Well, it's in the world of Half Moon. I see. All right. But then, and just to confirm, let's take a look at our... Yes, only one remains. Only one remains. And it is in, as I had suspected, the room of minecarts. Although, what is over here? I must admit, I am not being the patient gamer right now. It's a little foolish of me, I'll admit. Goes against my values. Alright. So we're looking for a star block somewhere in the ground that Kirby can break. Oh, ho, ho, hello. Got me so good, I gotta admit. It's a pretty well hidden one too. I can completely understand why and how I missed it. Hey. Mind? There we go. And now, the ultimate ability. Mirror Kirby, and I did get the achievement for finding all abilities. So now we are going to just complete Milky Way Wishes, get that achievement. And then that'll probably be it. I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking I probably don't have time for another run of Milky Way Wishes. I'd rather eat a little snack before I go on my apartment journey. I mean, what's better than this? Ah! Kirby, die. Now what? RPG? Yes, of course, RPG. Fight's so nice, I fought it twice. Very smart to give him, Link's down smash. And then the dragon. Ooh, not a lot of damage. Okay, we don't want to die here. Let's not get sloppy. There we go. Now let's see what our numbers look like. 250. Wow. 3 humor. 4 ambition. 4 tenderness. 4 happy smile. 2 fever. 3 love. Wow. It was good we went back for that extra experience. That 3 tenderness is really gonna help us navigate Nova's horrible world. It's time for the final. Ready. I will grant you 1 wish. Well, I want to control Popstar. Okay, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Wow, it worked. The sun and moon are fighting. Go find Nova. All my plans worked. Popstar is all mine. Now I can do anything. I must be going now. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, we've got the chariot. That's right, baby. It's time for a little schmuppin'. While the music becomes ominous and scary. Gotta have the shmup segment. Ooh. Okay. I am mashing that button with little regard. Hey. Oh, we don't even get the do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's how serious this is. Kirby just fucking explodes. Can we turn around at all? Because I'm really not sure how we're meant to deal with the guys coming backwards. Unless it's just a matter of avoiding them. Kablamo! Oh, it's this guy. Been a while since I fought this guy. This might take a few attempts. Even with all the abilities we've gained. Oh, they plant a cactus. I see. Good laugh. He blew me up. He got me good. Let's give Kit Cutter a whirl. You know what? Mirror never hurt anybody. Ah. Mirror also feels apropos for the fight. Whoa, boy, that's a bad flashing. That's a bad flashing. Maybe the worst yet. The Jester's duel, 2 clowns. Only one can survive. Hey. Ugh. Fire Mountain, hello, that is Marks. Nicely done. Hope you're doing well on this Thursday afternoon. Ooh. Drop a bowling ball on me. Split yourself in half and become the infinite. Sure. Tired. That is sucks. I cast Spell of No Job. I use my wish to cast Napping and Playing. Forever. You don't know what you're doing. I feel like that's an important part of job. Just think, this could be us. We could be taking a big fucking nap without a care in the world. Kirby Superstar. A banger, it turns out. I don't know if I've ever noticed these unique Kirby sprites in this particular credits. The Kirby Dome House seems ideal. It seems awesome. I hope one of the apartments I go to ends up being the Kirby Dome House. Whoa. Kirby mid-render. Scary. First you draw a circle, then you draw several more circles. Then you assign those circles a position in 3-dimensional space. Oh, Kirby on the piano. Kirby in the Mets hat. You gotta UV map your Kirby. Contrite Kirby. Let's go Mets, baby. Love the Mets. Kirby does it all. And then some. Oh, Mario appear. Look out. You're never free from his watchful eye. I like relaxed Kirby sitting down as if to be like, these fuckers didn't do anything. There's more. Is there? Well, there are more achievements for us to get. The arena has been unlocked, of course. There are a few achievements there, and there, and there. Someday they'll kill Mario. There's more when we release Superstar Ultra in 10 years. Look forward to it on your Nintendo Dual Screen. I think we are calling it there, though. I do have to start, I do want to feed myself a little snacky before I get going. So I'll do that. And I'll find a place to send y'all. Who is live in the world? Who is here? Who is awesome? I'm seeing Cherry Scampers is alive. You did miss all the Kirbys. I am terribly sorry. But I do have to go look at apartments, so I can't stream any more Kirbys for today. But tomorrow I'll be live with Facile at the usual time of 5 p.m. EST. And it might just be the finale, so stay tuned. Yeah, and honestly, surprising turnout for an impulsive stream. I'm very happy to... You know, this is probably what I would have done anyways. Like, not if I wasn't streaming, so I'm glad that the decision to just go, well, why don't we do this and stream it? Ended up being a pretty fun stream. And yes, I will find a good apartment to live in. I will. I have to. I love living in a good apartment that allows me to have a cat. And then I love to bring the cat into that apartment and then pet that cat. It's so important to do this. But yeah, that's all from me. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. And I will see you around. Possibly in a different Twitch chat, possibly on this very stream. But either way, give it up for Cherry Scampers, everybody. Woohoo!